Hello and welcome back to Kalina River Oracle. This is a reading for June 10th, 2026. So I'm just getting a general reading for anyone who needs a message about what energies or things to focus on tomorrow, June 10th, 2026. And this is just a reading from messages from your animal spirit guides, and it's Stephen D. Farmer. Okay, spirits, what is the message that we are needing to hear? That's one message. We're just going to go for one message for tomorrow to focus on. I feel like this card wants to come out. Okay, so we've got the Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Okay, so Penguin. It's a very beautiful card. So I feel like this one is very much in line with the messages that are coming through at the moment. Oh, just turn to the page. So I'm just going to read out the message from Penguin. So the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. You've endured hardships in your life, sometimes gracefully, sometimes awkwardly, yet they've taught you life lessons that have been invaluable in forming the person you are today. These experiences have influenced the kind of personality and character you possess. However, the path you've taken has ultimately been influenced by the choices you've made in response to those experiences. This is especially true with your most recent cycle, one that has presented many challenges that you've dealt with successfully. That period of travail is passing, and whether or not you're aware of it, has contributed significantly to your spiritual growth. Emerging from this period, you'll still be faced with a few challenges, but you'll readily face them with the courage and inner strength you've mustered during this period of struggle. You've discovered resources that you never knew you had, and these will serve you well for the rest of your life. Your faith in life's unfoldment and your greater awareness of your soul's destiny will help you deal with anything that comes your way with self-confidence, grace, and fluidity. Making conscious and deliberate choices now becomes top priority, as these have the potential to dramatically alter your life. And then associations, determination, focus, endurance, self-confidence, respect, gracefulness, agility, fluidity, etiquette, clarity, awareness, willingness, sturdiness, and intention. So I feel that at the moment with this card, it again trails on from the other messages that we've received this week about having to go through certain emotions and things in our life to become who we are. It's saying that period in your life where you felt like you have been struggling quite a lot is ultimately coming to a close, and you just need to soldier on in order to reap the rewards of your determination to push through. So the lessons that you have learnt from having these difficult experiences recently are a very positive thing in order for you to move forward with your life with more strength and stability and grace. And because you have been able to endure those difficult times, and the way that you have dealt with those difficult times is a sign that you needed to go through these things in order to grow. And so this period of darkness is ending, and you are coming to a more positive time in your life. And ultimately, you've been prepared for this time because of the difficult time that you've had. And so again, it's the whole black and white thing where you need to go through these times in your life in order to appreciate the more positive moments in your life, as well as being able to grow through that and become a stronger person for not only yourself but for others as well, to really be able to shine through that darkness is something that everybody needs to do. And you've successfully made it through that tunnel. Maybe in the past you have reacted to those sort of times in your life in a less positive way, which prolonged the healing process. But this time around, you've sort of moved through it a lot quicker because you've been more stable in your reaction to that. And although, you know, you've probably had up and down moments, you've overall understood that this has been a important time in your life, to be able to help you grow into being a stronger person. So everything is looking up, and it is going to be a really good time for you to just bring forward what you have learned from this experience to ultimately help others and be stronger again in any future difficult times that you may have. You're starting to become aware that these moments in your life, which don't, you know, seem to be very good, they don't last, and everything happens for a reason. And these things just happen so that we can appreciate life a bit more and really become aware of what we do want in our lives and what is best for ourselves and our happiness, and what we need to be letting go of. And so this has just been another period which is helping you cleanse and get rid of all that kind of shit that you have been needing to get rid of, basically. So well done. So I hope this has been helpful today, and I will be seeing you guys again tomorrow. Thank you.